is cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed.
All right, we're here, and it's Friday night, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not normally here on a Friday night, and I love it.
I do too.
Dean's in the house. He's on the Bubba train, right?
Yeah, right.
We had a great show earlier in the week.
Yeah.
We're here for one purpose tonight. We're going to do some other things,
Yeah.
but we're here to talk to Mike Oglesby, who is way south of me, but he is also down there around that in Georgia, but down around Valdosta, and we're going to talk dirt tracking and let him talk about his career and all that. Mike, welcome to the program.
Yeah,
Thanks for being
welcome.
on the Southern Fried Racing Hour. And tell us a little bit about what, how long you've been doing it, and we'll just jump in from there, I guess.
All right. Well, first of all, I just want to tell y'all, appreciate you having me on. I really like that there's outlets for racers out there and people stepping up and doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about, because we don't know like traditionally where you started at, where you usually race at, and kind of how you got into it. That's always interesting to people because for most people, they're chasing a passion, a dream that they have, and usually somebody influenced that along the way. So we always like to hear how you got to where you are and doing this thing, racing. How'd that come about?
Well, so I'm not your normal guy, I guess. So you can see as my gray, I'm kind of an older man. I got started a couple years ago. I'm not a lifetime racer. My family didn't grow up racing. I made a mistake and went to the track with a buddy one day. And
Oh yeah.
and that has caused the worst financial decision in my life.
We hear that from other drivers.
Yeah.
They say their wife is worried about the money that's going out for the racing, because it is so expensive.
Well, mine supports me 100%. I got to give her that. She don't like it. She if I didn't race, she would never go to another dirt track the rest of her life. But she goes every time I go and helps with the car and whatever else we need. Yeah.
That's great. So did you ever tell the buddy, hey, thanks a lot, man? Like you've got me, like I'm eat up with it now. I got to do it,
Yeah. So actually it was my daughter whenever she was maybe 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
It got her hooked.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, they got a little class around here where you run pretty much a stock Crown Vic, nothing else. You take the interior out, bust all the glass out of it, put a roll cage in it, and that's about all you can do to it.
I like that. That's cool.
Yes, very affordable and fun. And she did that for a little while, and then I wanted to do it too. So I got a second Crown Vic and started doing it. And then I made a mistake and wanted to step up a class, and that's where all the money went.
What class are you in? Are you in late model or sportsman's?
Around here we call it a factory stock, Road Warrior, Stock 8. Just it's based off of Early's Monte Carlo frame. And so I shouldn't complain about the racing. As far as being away from a total stock car, it's probably one of the cheapest avenues out there, I would think.
No, that's
But
cool.
it's pretty cool.
How many tracks do you usually race at? Do you have like 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 that you go to, or?
So we got into a bad spot where we were chasing points. Man, I'm gonna tell you that's tough, to be honest with you. Especially just starting out in this racing thing and all, that chasing points where you got to be at a track every time it opens. And so that really confined me down for the last 2 years, for the most part, to a single track up in Livonia, Georgia.
Okay. And what's the name of that track? We're just trying to catch all these names of these tracks.
It's Livonia Speedway.
Livonia Speedway.
Yeah.
I think we had that one listed, didn't we?
I do, yes.
I believe so. How far away is that from you? Like, how long does it take you to get there?
A little bit over 3 hours.
Wow.
I was thinking that was a little drive because I was trying to think where Livonia is and where you're at. That's a pretty good drive.
Yep. Started racing up there simply because the way their stands are laid out, my mama does not have to climb stairs to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
It's one of the old schools where you park at the top and it's like in a bowl down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old concrete bleachers and all, and so she don't have to walk steps. And so we started going there for mom. I'll be honest with you. If your mom wants to go, you're gonna.
Yay. My wife was the same way, and she's had some health problems this year. Certainly couldn't do it now, but she would always tell me, like, if we stayed at a motel, make sure we're on the ground floor or they have an elevator. So I get that. Well, I would take her to events. Yep. I was always thinking ahead. How am I what's the route that I'm going to get her in? Because it's hard, and so God bless you for that. I can tell you a great guy just because of that, taking care of mom like that. That's awesome.
Well, so, she gave birth to me, so what am I supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah.
So how did you get your car? Because that's a big part. You got to have the car. How did that happen?
So the first actual car that we had, it was pulled out of a guy I know's backyard that he done wrecked it too many times, and he done built a new one. It was all bent up, but it was somewhere to start, right? It was it was a $3,000 car, motor, transmission, everything. I had to put a seat in it, and that lasted one race. And the motor was still good, transmission, all that, but for the car, it was an old car, and it lasted one race. And then me and the wife, we found one up in North Carolina. We rode up to North Carolina and picked one up.
Wow.
Yeah. That
drive.
Well, I tried to do it on a budget, right? So we tilted around that first season and ran 2 or 3, a handful of races. That was it. So then the first off season I had one, I built my own.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
Have a good friend up in a place called Thompson, Georgia, about an hour from the house. His name is Dale Wazinski. He's built a few of them in the past, and he helped me out, figure it out, and he didn't hold my hand, but there was a lot of late night phone calls, taking pictures. Hey, what about this? Hey, how about this? But yeah, I built my own. And we ran that car, and the next season we won the points championship up at Livonia with it.
Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a heck of a story
Yeah.
right there. Like you did that and won. So
Yeah,
amazing.
it was cool.
What'd that feel like? I mean, it's fun to win, right? I mean, like it.
Oh
feels
man,
good.
Yeah.
dude, but to know you're racing against some people that's got $40,000-$50,000 in a car, and you built yours in this shop right here by yourself, or with advice from my friend Dale and all, right?
Yeah.
But to go out there and actually win with it, yeah, that was cool. I'll be honest with you.
That's pretty cool.
That was probably cooler than anything else with it, to be honest with you.
That's awesome, man.
Yes.
And at that point, I mean, I don't even know what if you they gave you any money for that win, but at that point, it's just about you've already sunk so much money in anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's just a little bit, but it was about the trophy or whatever you got. You can say, "Yeah, I did it."
I would.
Yep. We won we won 5 races that year. And like I say, we finished top 5 almost every week, most of the time in the top 3. Car
Man,
was good.
You
Really
keep
like
that up, you're going to be you'll be making cars for other people. They're going to be like
That's right.
paying you to build cars or something.
Right.
Well, that car didn't have a good ending.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was at a practice session in Hartwell, Georgia, one afternoon, and the throttle stuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wide open into the wall.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I mean, there was no spinning out. There was no backing it down. None. I guess I was panicking. I couldn't find the kill switch to turn it off. So it totaled that car.
Oh
Well,
God.
thank
Yeah.
the Lord you're okay, man. I mean, that could have been really bad.
You know, this is a dangerous sport, but I'll tell you, God was looking out for me, right? He looks out for kids and fools, and as y'all can see, I ain't no kid. So
I'm not either.
I can raise my hand and say amen.
I
to
can
that.
too.
So,
yeah. So
God is good to me. That's
so
cool,
yeah.
man.
No, man, we throttle stuck, and it was a wore out bushing. It was nothing we did. It was just a small bushing in the carburetor linkage that would not let it come back off. And
Was there any video of that? Did you ever see video of you crashing into the wall?
I did. It's Georgia dirt track racing, I think it is a guy named Tim runs it. He had it up on TikTok for a while.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was so none of the welds broke loose in the cage, none of the pipes broke, nothing like that. But it took the whole right side of the car, every tube, every piece of metal, and slid that whole right side backwards about 2 inches.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
did you build another one or did you buy something? Did you
so my buddy I was talking about, Dale Wazinski, he had one on his jig at the house that he was like halfway finished doing the frame on. And heck, I think what we do, Sherry, we bought it the next day from him. It was, yeah, I mean, he was with us that day. We totaled it. And on the way home, we got to talking and all, and we was like, man, how soon can you get that thing finished up? It's middle of the season. I didn't have time to build another car.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And that was it. That was this season.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
How
Yep.
many races will this season be? How many total races will you run?
Normally it's about 20 races. I think we didn't get but 7 because of rain. We didn't get but 17 in this past time.
Yeah.
But I think it was scheduled for 22 races. But we struggled this year. We really did. We struggled a lot. It took us several races to find a handle on this new car mid-season,
Yeah.
But there at the end of it, we did find it. I couldn't go one. We had 2 races left in the year, and I couldn't go because of I messed up on scheduling with my kids and my wife, and we were all getting together doing something. And we had a race and got a buddy of mine, Chris Shaw, to drive the car for me, and he won. He went up there and won in it.
Ah,
How about that?
So
Well, that's cool. But it was still your car. So,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
But you
Yeah,
weren't in-
but when the only changes made, the guy's holding the steering wheel, yeah, it kind of shows this. Maybe it's me, right?
Yeah.
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 I got stuff to learn, right? I got stuff to learn.
Yeah.
So, but that's my whole racing history right there, man. That's a short time I've been doing it.
We have talked to several now. One of those was young, but we have found that some of them are getting into this later in their life. They didn't do it as a young
Right.
person. So it is something that I know a guy that does, he does the drag racing. He just got into it a few years ago. He's not far off my age. So you'll find that. So how have you, I know you're racing with people that's done it for a long time. How have you been received after going out there and smoking them and winning that thing? Or is it a good community, a great collection of drivers? Or
100% great community, dude. I'm gonna tell you. So one of the cars up there I chase a lot is car number 98, owned by Ed Pugh and drove by Jimmy Johnson. And I mean, he's the kind of guy that, man, he shows up, you chasing him. That's the bottom line. I mean, most everybody there is, you look at the back of his car is what you. Well, I mean, this, and don't get me wrong, they have broke that guy down 1,000 times and can't find anything illegal in this car. He's just smooth and he's good, no doubt, right? And I'm gonna tell you, even though I race against them, and Ed's son Keith, me and him was battling this year in points. There was a night that my distributor messed up in my car. Ed gave me a whole distributor out of his trailer, brand new, never been put in, nothing. We was able to race that night.
that's solid.
That I mean, and everybody up there at where I race at Livonia most of the time, they know if I got a part in my trailer, they're welcome to it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm racing against them or what. It don't matter.
How many people generally are racing at one time at the races that you do?
We've had 20 cars at a time on the track. We've had as little as 8 a couple times, but you put 20 of these cars on a little dirt track. Well, actually, I think the last time we raced up there was 24, I think, is what it was.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Have you ever raced at Woodstock, Georgia?
I have not.
Speedway?
I have not. We have 0 plans of chasing points this year. So this year we're gonna just roll the dice and go different places, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So when you, I mean, I guess there's different divisions, or is it all the same, or are they different classifications at the track? So how much actual racing do you do on a weekend? Is it 1 race, 2 races, or how does that work?
So sometimes it is a Thursday to Saturday type deal where you're on the track every day. But most of the times it's you show up at the track Saturday, 4 or 5 o'clock. Drivers meeting at 6:30. You hot lap for 3 laps, something like that. You come off the track. Different cars, different classes go. Then you go into your heat races. Your heat race is usually 8 laps. Then you go into your feature race for that night, and that can be anywhere from 12 to 20 laps. And that's it.
Yeah. And you're done. So,
yeah.
How much fuel do you typically use?
Yeah. Let's see. Fuel right at $13 a gallon. We'll burn through, what would you say, Sherry, 10, 12 gallons a night?
Ah.
Yeah. I'm sure that's one of the big every week expense anyway is the
Right.
fuel.
And tires, man. I mean, we have learned that if you want to win, or if you want to run up front consistently, you're probably going to run new tires, at least one or two new tires every week.
Oh wow.
Is your tires Hoser, Goodyear? What are they?
So so every track north of me runs American Racers. Every track south of me runs Hoosier H500s. So I'm sitting right in the middle where I got to have a ton of tires to go either way. Yeah, big expense for that, but you know.
Do you have? I know your wife says goes. Do you have anybody that helps you else with on race day, like helping you adjust anything or anything like that?
Yeah, just about every time we go, Dale goes with us, and yeah, he goes with us about every time, and he's got a good guy named Damian Whitaker that goes with does whatever Dale's doing, so he's with us a lot of times. And a lot of time, the guy who builds my motor, Wade Dunaway, he'll come up there and help us and hang out. But it's no paid stuff or nothing. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
I mean,
sure.
Yeah.
I will buy their pit pass, and I'll feed them dinner, that night or something like that. But that's
nice.
Yeah,
of
good.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So when you're racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, pardon me, y'all are traveling back and forth every day, or do you stay there?
No, we get a hotel outside of Hartwell, Georgia. There's a little hotel that they're really receptive to me having a trailer and all that stuff, and really safe place to park it, and they take good care of us. So that's where we'll stay at that hotel, same one almost every time.
Yeah, I mean that would be hard.
Yeah.
So because that's a 3-hour drive anyway. So.
Well, you think 3 hours at 1 o'clock in the morning is different than 3 hours 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean that's so.
Have you in that wreck you had, or I don't know if you've had other wrecks. Have you have you walked away going that hurt? Like I
Nope.
feel you're not. That's amazing.
That's good.
The car the car I told y'all we went to North Carolina and got, I rolled it over one night at Livonia, hit the wall coming out of turn 4, and slid it on its top past the flag stand all the way down the track.
Oh,
Didn't even get a bruise on me. The day I totaled the car out, did not get a bruise on me.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
But
Really,
I wear a Hans device every time I get in my car. I have a full containment seat. I have quality belts that are adjusted right. And whenever we built the car, there was no question about safety.
Yeah.
They they allow us to build our cages with 1.5 inch, tubing. The cage part that goes around me, we always build them out at 1.75 inches. I know it's a little heavier, and I'm giving up that weight, but I was glad I had it whenever I hit that wall.
Oh yeah, I bet you are.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like insurance. You don't need it till you need it, but when you hit that wall, you need it. And that's amazing.
Yep.
I got to be honest. I did not know that on those tracks you wear the Hans device. I did not know that.
It's an option. You don't have
is
to.
it required? Oh, you don't have to.
You don't have to. But
I didn't know it.
But I will not even get on a practice out there without one on.
Good for you, man.
Good.
That's kind of my wife telling me she's gonna beat my butt if I don't.
Well, good for wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to take care of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking about them checking the car out. Is it always, do they check every car or just selected cars if you win? Or how does that work when they're checking them for inspection after a race?
Yeah. So beginning of the season every year, you got to have a safety inspection. They check to make sure your oil cage is safe, your car's safe, right? But then on race nights, the top three usually have to go through tech. And for the most part, they're going to pull the hood. They're going to look around for a minute. They're going to pull the trunk lid, look around at your shocks, look at, your mounts, that kind of stuff, But then if somebody pays the protest fee, they have tore whole cars down. Motor, transmission, rear end, everything.
So another driver could pay a fee.
Yeah.
Protest your win, and they're going. How much does that cost them to protest like that?
I've never been that guy that thinks that way. I'm kind that if you beat me, I'm going home and work is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cry about you cheating, and I'm going home and working. And so, but I think it's $1,200, $1,800 for the car. That's bumper to bumper.
Whoa, mama.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
somebody's really ticked off.
Yeah.
and you only win $600 if you win.
That's lunacy right there.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah,
somebody's got more money than they need right there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
some of them do. You're right. Some of them do.
Is your trailer enclosed or is it open?
I do have an enclosed trailer. We went with an enclosed trailer. It's a 40-foot gooseneck enclosed trailer. We went with that because for saving money, me and the wife's idea was on the 3-night shows, we were going to sleep in the trailer. And, but whenever you hauling 2 other guys with you, sleeping in the trailer with your wife ain't quite the best thing idea you ever had.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So that I did it, but we still got a big trailer to haul with. We can put our golf cart in it, the car, all the tools, parts, whatever we need.
Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you pulling that thing with? What size truck are you pulling that thing with?
I got an older. It's a 2004 Chevrolet Duramax diesel.
Oh yeah.
4-door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There again, I had to drive up to North Carolina to buy it because it was cheap. I could pay for it.
Yeah. I hear you, man. Have you ever been that have they ever gigged you on something in inspection? Like they said, this is wrong, you got to fix it, or they disqualify you or anything like that?
Yeah, I got disqualified on my very first win ever.
Oh no.
How about that one?
Man.
That hurt. Yeah, it did.
Oh man, that's tough.
God.
What'd they find?
So down here, down south where I live at and all that, we our motors can be set back to the number 1 spark plug is in line with the upper ball joint over there. Okay.
Yeah.
I never done this stuff. I didn't know that was different anywhere else. So that's the way I built my car.
Uh-huh.
Well, I go up there and first race of that year, I won. First race on that car. We go up there and we won. And it was pretty damn cool. Until they said I didn't win.
Oh man.
Oh God.
But
Oh,
I mean, but there again, I've always been the kind of guy. Okay, fine. You show me where I'm illegal at.
Right.
That's on me. You ain't got to feel bad, nothing like that. It might be my first win, but that don't matter. That's on me. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning experience. You learned something that you did. It hurt, but you learned something, and you're thinking, I ain't never gonna make that mistake again.
Right.
Yep, but
I just didn't know.
Like I say, with the 5 wins that year, that they looked at my car several times, and that was the only time I ever had an issue with being legal or not.
What number do you run?
I run a 14M.
14M. That's cool.
Yep.
Why that? What made you select that?
Well, my dumbass self used to play tournament softball, traveling softball, and I was number 14.
Okay.
And I was so older than all the other guys I played with the back of my jersey had "old man" on it. Yeah. So
I like it.
yeah. But it was I enjoyed it. It was fun. But so I just kind of stuck with that number. Back whenever Tony Stewart was first getting into NASCAR,
Yeah.
oh Smoke was number 14, and
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just liked it.
That's a good number.
I do too.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's like a quarterback number. Or something,
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
There's a lot of famous athletes that have had the number 14.
Yeah.
So, in racing and blah. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, Tony Stewart.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever at the track? Has there ever been somebody show up that done that racetrack that maybe had been involved with NASCAR or anything like that? Sometimes they go to dirt tracks, you know, and race. Have you ever seen that?
I've never met any of them. There is some, but I don't personally know any of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up here where we're at, we've heard of that quite often.
Yeah.
You know, people with
Yeah.
Or their kids or something like that, you know, would go race those kinds of
Right.
tracks. Do you have sponsors? Do you have any sponsors on the car?
I do. I tell you, and they really help a lot, man. The first year it was straight out of our pocket. The second year, everybody started picking up. So yeah,
Now,
let
give
me.
a shout out. Let's give
Yeah,
them a
I'll flip this phone. Let's see. I don't know how to flip the phone around. I'll tell you, man. This technically challenged stuff is something else for me. All right. I'm gonna try to do like this. I don't know. Can we see that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So HBC Roofing right there. That's my primary sponsor.
Okay.
And the car itself is their design that's on their trailers. Man, this is not working too good.
We can see it.
Oh, yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
It's still last year's wrap and everything. Body. I just got it back in the shop tonight. I had to help my son do some stuff. So, you know, family first, right?
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
How do I change this camera over?
I'm about the same way. I can't figure it out. I have to ask my grandchildren. Like I
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
could you show me how to do this? Or they feel sorry for me and go, Papa, let me show you how to do that.
All right. So we'll just run down the list then. So,
All right.
like I say, HBC Roofing, out of Livonia, Georgia, up there. That's my primary sponsor. Then I have other sponsors that really stepped up. We have Red Box Dumpster Roll Off of Greater Athens. They come on board the first year too and really helped out. And we have Cool Bins of the Greater Athens area on the car also. Then we have a Oglesby Silva Engineering that helps out with the car. Then we have Big Dog Tree and Stump Grinding.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big dog.
Big Dog. They're actually three of my sponsors are actually on Brandon Overton's late model car.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Big Dog Stump and Tree, and Darren Jackwez at Cleanway Clearing, and Scott Rowe at the Dirt Mafia. They actually are on Brandon's car. And Dale got those sponsors for me. He knew the guys and he went and talked to them. So, but anyways, moving on. We also have Groovy Georgia Properties is one of my sponsors.
Oh.
Nice.
We have a Victory Performance. Got a lot of really nice parts for these things. They're sponsors. I have a Hunters Run Pet Camp, aka my wife.
Yeah.
We own a dog boarding kennel.
Oh,
and
Okay.
yeah, so it helps pay the bills a lot on it. And we have Dunaway Race Engines. That is everybody.
you have a lot. I
Right.
mean, that's a lot, honestly. That's pretty cool. There's
And you
always
know-
room for one more, right?
Oh, I'll always room for one more.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny? So one thing I do different than the other racers out there, my car's wrapped and it has all my, in that first year, car looks great, all that stuff. But my trailer, closed trailer, I put a wrap on it with my same
Oh.
sponsors on it.
Nice.
We'll stop on the road at McDonald's or whatever. We are always getting asked about one of those sponsors on that trailer.
That's good.
Great.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
And I just thought it was a cool thing to do for them. It didn't cost them no extra money. It didn't. It was a cool idea. So trying to help promote my sponsors, right? So that I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. They're
Right,
helping you.
That's
And,
right.
you know, if you can help them, I mean, that's the thing. You're a billboard going down the road.
Right,
for
you
those
are.
folks.
Yes, you talking about a 40-foot enclosed trailer that's primarily white and just riding down the road like that. Oglesby Silver Engineering, he took the whole back gate on the trailer.
Wow.
Yeah. So you think about it. You riding down the road and you're behind us. That's all you see.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That was, I got to give it to him. That was a smart pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't share that with anybody, and everybody's going to see that.
That's
as they're
right.
coming up. So
And
Cool.
I mean, the bad side is you get to the racetrack, first thing you do is let the tailgate of the trailer down.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not where he was hoping to pick up business at, was at the racetrack. He was hoping to pick up business, builders, developers, that kind of stuff, right? But yeah.
That's cool. How did you learn how to process that stuff? Is there a protocol to that? Did you ask other people the size of that, or did you just work out what you wanted to charge for that, or what they were willing to do? How do you figure that out? Because you have smaller decals, I'm sure, to bigger ones. How do you? I'm not asking you to say how much, but I'm just how did you figure that out? How did you decide that for that was something that they could would say okay, and you're like, it's going to help me too.
Yep. So there again, Dale Wazinski, he's been in racing. The guy who's helping me a lot. He's been in racing a long time. And whenever we started looking at getting sponsors, we was talking about, all right, what prices do we go with? Where do we? How do we determine this stuff? And so we kind of went with the cost of tires, right?
Right.
And do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Every dollar helps, right?
Oh yeah. Right.
Because diesel fuel for the truck's not free, tires not free, nothing's free, right?
Right. Right.
So every dime helps. If you want to be involved in a race team, and I'm not saying if it's just my car, right? But now my car will be number one to pick. I can tell you that right now. Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, if you want to be involved in a race team, because all of my sponsors, they're invited every week to come to the track, get on top of the trailer, because we always pit on the infield, get on top of the trailer, watch the race with us, hang out with us. After the race is over, sit around, y'all can drink some beers. I can't go. I got to drive 3 hours home. But, I mean, we try to make it so it's not just a give me your money, now leave thing,
Right.
That's cool.
Right.
But if anybody out there listening ever wants to be part of a race team, I don't care if it's a little 4-cylinder car. I don't care if it's mini bikes they're racing. Any dollar helps.
Right.
Any dollar.
I bet.
So yeah, of course, HBC, he's a primary sponsor. The wrap design is actually his design of his work trucks and trailers. So he does pay the most money. And then I got it all the way down to one of my sponsors paid me a couple $100.
Yeah.
That'll buy a tire.
Right.
There you go.
So several of my sponsors pay me enough to buy several tires.
I bet.
Which I'm grateful for. I am grateful for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
you talked about how many different tires you got to have.
Yeah.
Do you sell merchandise? Do y'all sell shirts or hats or anything like that with your
No. Let's see. Yeah, that's one of my sponsors. Hats right there.
There you go. Now that's
Yeah.
marketing right there.
Yeah.
To have
Matter of
that-
fact,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out here in the shop now. That red box now they were pretty smart. They came to the track one night, and I guess they gave us, I don't know, I want to say 20 of these hats right here, right? And their requirement was give them away to whatever kid walks by wants a hat, whoever wants a hat, whatever. And then you'd be surprised the number of hats, the red box hats I've started seeing up at Livonia Speedway.
Yeah.
Yep, they were smart. And the T-shirt I got on, they came and gave all my pit people, my wife, my daughter, my son, because they go with us sometime, all them red box shirts. So we look like a team on
Yeah.
race day.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yep.
Team
So that.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like it.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. No, that like I said, that, and you can see that where that company now is represented more at the track. That's got to feel good to them that people are seeing that, and that's it. That's walking billboards, walking around the track.
I mean,
It's a good looking hat.
How
Yeah,
how many tires do you go through in one race?
4. Well, so we don't destroy 4 in a race, but every blue moon we don't have to change tires mid race or pit stops or anything like that, right? But every blue moon we'll tear one up, and so then we have to put another. We'll have cautions. We'll have time to put another one on. But what gets us most of the time on tires is wearing them out. They're the grip they do have, which is very little, but the grip they do have is only a race or two, and after that, that tire's not gripping like a new tire. And so we try to keep pretty much brand new ones on the back of the car.
What happens to the old tires? Is that they just go to? I mean, is it just you got to recycle them? You give them to people that use them in practice, or?
So for the most part, what I have done with my old tires, and I get a couple friends of mine get on to me about this and all that stuff, but we find a couple of racers that are on a lower budget than us, and we'll give them to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got one girl that races in our class up there. Gave her several sets of tires last year. And just I mean, people helping me, so I'm trying to help somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Pay it forward, man.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Good for you, man. Good.
I mean, I'm not gonna run them anymore. So, but they're better than some people. The tires people are running on.
Yeah.
So, but I have sold some also. I can't sit here and lie and say I hadn't. I've had, people just, hey man, I want your next set of takeoffs.
Yeah. Do you run the same tire, or do you have to run the same tires when you're doing your hot laps and all that of the race, or do you change out, or is it you just the tires you go out with? Is there any kind of changing like that before the race?
So yeah, there's no rules on that. There's no rules on that. We generally unload with the same 4 tires on the car that we're going to race on. Generally, I'll tell you what. Talking about a funny story about tires. I got a guy who lives not too far from me, actually a little more south of me here. He wanted to come up to Livonia and run one night, but he didn't have no tires. Because, like I say, we got to run American Racers up there. He called me, and I told him, Justin, man, I'm sorry, but I'm just out of decent used tires right now. I said, now I got some old rock hard tires in the barn over there you can have. He's like, all right, I'll take them. So I wouldn't have, I was waiting to take them to the dump, to be honest with you, to the landfill. He got them 4 tires and he went out there and outrun my butt.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah,
Oh, I bet he gave you a little grin on that one.
yeah. But now I'm gonna tell you, this kid's been racing since he was little bitty, and he's a damn wheel man. He can drive a car. I think he took my old rotten rock hard dry rider tires up there, and I think he finished third.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Yeah, teach me to loan somebody something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just thought them tires didn't have any use. I'll show you.
Yeah,
I was kicking myself.
Oh
I
man,
know it.
that's the way it is, ain't it? You
Yeah.
think, it's what's the harm? And then it gets used to you. You're like,
Uh-huh.
what in the world?
You know they always say the nice guy finishes last, right?
Right. Yeah.
Did you grow up a fan of racing, NASCAR, anything like that?
I always loved NASCAR. I did, and not now though. I'll be honest with you, not now. I really don't care much for it now.
Yeah.
The reason I don't care much for it is they've taken, in my opinion, they've taken most of the personalities out of racing.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, whenever the interview with Odell, whenever he said, "Well, I didn't mean to wreck him. I just wanted to rattle his cage."
Right.
Man, they suspend you for saying that now.
Yeah,
You know.
they would. Yes, they would.
But I mean, it in my opinion, put NASCAR on the national stage
Yeah.
was the fight on the infield on one of the first televised races between who was it, Kel Yarborough and Bobby Allison, I think, or something.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Yes. Yes.
That was what put them there. That's what made them.
Right.
That's what,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And people fell in love with the driver, right?
Yeah.
And people fell in love with, man, that's the Monte Carlo that you buy from the store down here,
Right.
for the most part, right? Now they got, the only way you know the car apart is because what manufacturer name is on it, right?
Right.
I mean,
That's it. That's it.
That's truth.
They took all the personality out of it.
Yeah, they did.
When we got into doing this show, and we're gonna be around, we're not going anywhere.
Right.
I told Dean, I said, I've been away from NASCAR a little bit. I understand what you're saying. I have enjoyed this past year.
Uh-huh.
And even more than I thought I would. I still see things, Dean, and we talked about it, that
Yes.
they need to still fix.
Right.
But it was a good season, and I had a lot of fun with it, maybe because of the show as well. But I took a break from NASCAR for a while, because it just seems so corporate and so programmed.
It is. It is.
You're right. The characters.
Yeah.
And that's what I told Dean early in the season. I said, they've got to get some characters in this
Right.
thing.
Right.
That's what's going to sell this product.
Right.
And you're absolutely correct on that.
I agree.
So talking about characters, right?
Yeah.
I did not have a single sponsor on my car until I got disqualified.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So one of the first sponsors that come on the car, one of the reasons they wanted to be on the car was because the way I handled myself whenever I got disqualified.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't go to hollering, cussing, showing my butt, right? It is what it is. I'm illegal. Okay, let's move on, right?
That's right.
So, but anyways, sorry, I got back on me. But yeah,
No, that's what this is about.
Right.
We want to hear about you.
but as far as NASCAR, man, you're sitting here looking at a 57-year-old man that was in love with NASCAR from a little bitty age.
Who was your
Right.
drivers? Who did you root for?
Well, of course I rooted for Dale Earnhardt, right? I mean, come on, right? I mean, of course I did, right? And I rooted for his son whenever he come along. But of course I did like Tony Stewart. Hell, I'm running the man's number, right?
Yeah.
Really, really, really liked Tony Stewart a lot. Start following his career and everything. But I was into NASCAR whenever Jeff Gordon first started coming on the scene.
Yes.
I didn't care for Jeff, not because he wasn't talented, very talented,
Oh, he
very
was.
talented.
He was.
especially him and Ray Evernham were together.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Man, that
I
dude
was just
showed
gonna,
up.
I was just going to ask you who you didn't like. So yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
well, I didn't like him, and looking back on it for one reason, he come into sport and started running better than Dale was running.
Yeah, he did.
Honest,
Yeah, he did.
honest, right? I mean, I'm being honest, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He was a young kid from California. Come on now,
yeah.
right? I'm here down here in Hillsborough,
Right.
right? I mean, right off the bat, that boy ain't from
Yeah.
North Carolina. He ain't from North Carolina. I don't like him, right?
Right.
You know, dumb old
I
redneck
understand.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
But yeah, never did like Jeff, but I sure did learn to appreciate his talent and Ray
Right,
Evernham's talent.
Yes.
Yes. What I used to like about NASCAR was the looks inside the cars. Do you
Right.
remember? Do you remember whenever they used to do the cutaway car?
Yeah. Yes.
And they would talk about the different suspension pieces.
Yeah.
They would talk about how to tighten a car up, how to loosen the
Yeah.
car up, all that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that maybe more than I did the racing as time went on, to be honest with you, because I like the how does it work part,
Right.
right? Yeah, nowadays, all you hear is, well, all you hear is corporate names the whole time.
Yeah, you do.
Sponsors. And I get it. I get it. You have to promote the sponsors or we're not going to have racing.
Right.
Because tickets don't pay the bills.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
I get it. But oh my gosh. They use sponsors' names like a drunken sailor uses cuss words.
That's right. They do.
I mean, oh
agree.
my God.
What
I can't
we
wait.
need is a sponsor to sponsor a time that they go into that time and they mention that sponsor, and in there they can't mention nobody else and just talk racing. That's what we need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, 'cause I'm telling you, man, I miss NASCAR whenever they would talk about how somebody's car was tight, what they did on that pit stop, and loosen it up. What not, man? We're proud that the Lowe's, General Motors, Chevrolet is run.
Yeah.
What? You know, I mean, that's one of the reasons I quit watching NASCAR. To be honest with you,
Right.
I understand.
the working man that's
Right.
out there spending his dollars that has to decide, am I going to buy a NASCAR ticket this week or do the responsible thing and maybe put a couple dollars back, right?
Right.
I ain't talking about the guy that money don't matter to, right?
Right.
But that working guy, he don't want to hear about that sponsor.
No.
Yeah.
He don't want to hear, he wants to hear about that driver that he feels in his mind he has some kind of connection with,
Right.
right?
Yeah. He's
That
probably
race,
he's probably brought his son, and he wants his son to hear this guy
Right.
speak. You don't
right,
hear about, yeah, you're right.
right. And that NASCAR has gotten away from that. And I just,
They have.
I don't buy into the corporate thing like that. I just don't.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they're going through a lot of transitions, but what we've said here, and I'm excited about the dirt track. It's the best ticket in town
Right.
because you can get in cheap. You're seeing some guys; they're not on this corporate level.
Right.
They're racing because they love it, and gals, and it's a family event. You have all that stuff that's going on. I mean, I've heard of some tracks, what we hear, $10 to get in some
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in all of them. That's
Yep.
cheap.
It
I mean, you
is.
can't even go to a drive-through restaurant now and get something for $10.
That's right.
usually.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think Livonia is, I don't know, for the stands is $15,
That's not
That
bad.
bad.
$18, something maybe like that. But you think about it. I mean, everybody that goes, there's a few people that a single man by himself goes up there to watch racing. There are some, but most of them, they got husband, wife,
Right.
and at least 2 kids, right?
Right.
And, I'm going to tell you, man, some of these people in dirt track racing, sorry, I'm walking around the shop looking for a bottle of water.
You're fine.
Um,
You're fine.
Anyway, so you know, some of these people racing dirt racing, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. They're waiting around at the end of the night to get that $50, $75 payout money
Yeah.
to put gas in their truck on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's how much low budget some of us are dirt racing on.
Yeah.
You know, it's expensive to do it, but man, you'll find a way. I mean,
Right.
and I really like the dirt track racing. To be honest with you, I really do.
I do too.
So where else can you take a family of four for less than $100 and enjoy racing and outdoor activity all night? You know,
You can't.
4 or 5 hours, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
That's
Mm-mm.
cool. And that building of friendships and fellowship with other drivers
Yeah.
and other people.
Yeah.
The memories you're making is pretty cool. The competitive spirit.
Right.
Get to win every once in a while.
Yeah, hope.
Get to stand in victory lane, and
Right.
you know people come down. And have you ever been asked for your autograph? Do you ever had that happen?
I have. So I'm the kind of driver that I can't count the number of kids that have come down and sat in my car. Right?
Yeah.
Can I get a picture of your car? Man, you can sit in my car and get your own picture, you know?
Hey.
And so, you know, because if those families don't come to the stands, I don't have anywhere to race.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
So yeah, I had a little girl, her and her dad was there, and they still come by the car every so often now still, and she was like, "Mr. Mike, can I have your autograph?"
Oh.
That's cute.
Yeah. But that's
What
the
does
only
she
one
have? Yeah. What did she have you sign? Did she have like a program or something, or
a shirt. She had a
Okay.
shirt, and to be honest with you, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one. She had a ton of signatures on that shirt, but it made me feel good. I'll be honest with you about that.
Yeah.
What you do is you find the biggest spot that's still there and make your name bigger than the rest of them.
Right.
That's what you can do. Like make your name really stand out.
So you don't think I did, huh?
Oh, yeah, I would.
I love it.
Yeah.
We think a lot. I like
Yeah.
that. That is so awesome. Hey man, we are coming up on an hour. Thank you so much for giving us this
Yeah.
time.
Thank you.
I know it's a lot of talking and sharing and stuff that you probably shared before, but we are excited.
Yeah.
And tell others that you meet that we want them all to come on.
Right.
We just want to help the sport, help learn ourselves. I'm trying to learn. We're going to visit some dirt tracks.
Yeah.
And just give you guys and gals an outlet
Yeah.
to share your stories, to share when you win, to send us videos if you want to, whatever you want to do. We want to be that in this
Yes.
state. There may be
Yes.
some others, but we're going to do it in the state of Georgia and dip it over in Alabama or North Florida. I don't care, even Tennessee.
Yeah.
We want to connect up with these tracks, the drivers, and be, just immerse ourselves in that. And we're excited about it. So we're just getting started. 2026 is going to be a big year for us in the dirt track scene, and we're tickled about it. We're even going to put our logo on a car. We're in negotiations now with a young lady to put our logo on their car. We're waiting to hear how much. So,
Yeah.
we're trying to find out. But if somebody wants to give into your race team, how can they do that? Is there a way to do that?
We do not have a website, anything like that. And they can just contact me anyway. I don't care if they contact me on Facebook. I don't care how they contact me. I have one guy from this past year just sent me a message on Facebook saying, "Hey man, you got any spots open I could get on next year?" And that led to a relationship, to be honest with you. So
Hey, yeah.
I promise you, I don't mind talking. I don't mind making a phone call. If I know they're interested a little bit,
Yeah.
I'll take care of the rest.
I love it. So you have a Facebook. It's under Mike Oglesby.
It is.
Facebook?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. It is. I profile the picture of my car. So you can see it that way. But yes, it's Mike Oglesby on Facebook. Yes, sir.
We'll look that up and we'll make sure we follow that and share that out. And if we see stuff that you're doing that you put up, we'll share that out as well and send it out to all the people that we're connected with as well on our social media. So we're doing that. We're doing that for tracks and drivers and everything. And we just send all that out. So we're having a ball with it.
And thank you for reaching out. Thank you for letting me reach out to you.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
I'll credit to Dean for the interview because he's the one that contacted you.
Yeah. So I'm glad to do it anytime because we do need the short time I've been in this sport. I do know it's going to die if we don't find a way to get it out there.
Yes.
So man, whenever I didn't get the link to the thing, I'll come to the shop to start working on the car anyways. It's time to strip it all down. I don't mind giving you an hour of my time sitting here talking about racing or whatever. All right. Hey, we can talk about the Georgia Bulldogs if y'all want to.
No. Oh, God, no.
No, it don't hurt, man. Dude, them kids played their heart out, man. And I am still proud of the dogs. We got outcoached and we got outplayed.
Right.
We did. True. We got outcoached and outplayed. They had some schemes drawn up on offense that we just didn't know how to deal with, dude.
Yeah.
But
I like your outlook. But
you know what? I'm a dog fan today. I'm a dog fan today, just like I was yesterday.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have anybody you're going to root for the rest of the way to win it? Any of the teams that's in there?
Be honest with you, I'm gonna go Ole Miss. I don't think they're gonna win it simply because Indiana looks really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my dogs play in the SEC, so if my dogs ain't winning, I'm for whoever's in the SEC representing the SEC.
Okay,
so,
deal. Have you ever been to a Georgia game?
I have. I actually had a buddy of mine take me to a bowl game a few years ago, Chick-fil-A Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Now that costs more than the $10 or $15 to get in, like the tracks.
That's
an expensive ticket right there.
Yeah. I tell you, if you go to Athens to go to a home game, if they're playing somebody like Austin Peay or something like that, one of the high school teams, you can get in pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But if they're playing somebody, I can't buy a ticket.
Hey, up here, you used to be up here. If you wanted to see your team on the cheap, you would go to Vanderbilt. They messed that all up. Now they're winning. That used to be a cheap ticket. It's only about 2.5 hours from my house. You can win that. But now they had to run it. They had to go win a lot.
Yeah.
So those prices are going to go up.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, I don't like the NIL. I understand the NIL, but it's making a lot of teams competitive that was not competitive before.
Right.
There's
and
a lot of parity across the college landscape right now.
Yes, what I don't like, and what I think they got to put a stop to. I'm going to Southern Cal this year to play football. Next year, I'm going to Texas to play football.
Right.
Year after that, I'm gonna come out to Georgia and play.
Yeah.
They
got to tighten up on that.
Yeah, they do.
It is causing a bad effect, and they're just chasing money, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I better, man. Give me the money.
Right.
And one good thing it's doing is keeping some of the kids in college football a year longer because they're already getting paid.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to go to the NFL.
They didn't have no money. So as soon as the NFL could grab them, they kind of had to go because their families were in dire situations,
That's right.
So you are absolutely correct on that. And for that is a good part of this deal, is that they can help mom and dad or grandma or whoever it is that's living kind of rough, honestly, and needs the support. That would help them. And hey, look at the athletes that got in trouble for getting help for milk for their kid or something. That famous one in Auburn where he turned around and burned them down. But that's, those guys are heart, man. They were like, kids hungry. Yeah, man, here's some money. Go built for your child,
Right, right.
and then they turn around and burn them. But there are situations where their families are struggling.
I
And
agree.
There is.
it's
And, you
very
know,
hard to keep your mind on what's going on where you're at.
Right.
If your mama, grandma, whoever it is struggling to pay the bills and eat and all that stuff,
Yeah.
has to be, the pressure has to be immense on them. So in
Yeah.
that case,
Yeah.
I'm glad too.
And, you know, I mean, the schools, for the most part, the schools are making a ton of money off of that guy running that football,
Yeah, they are.
right? I mean, I read an article years ago about Georgia football, and now this was years ago before the internet and all. It was a actual hold in your hand article I was reading that the football program makes enough money at Georgia to pay for every other athletic program they have. Whether you're talking table tennis, volleyball, basketball, baseball, whatever, football made enough money to pay for all of it.
Yeah. We're talking
You know,
a lot of money. And
Yeah,
those
we are.
TV deals are going up every year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bigger slots of the pie. When you make the college football playoff, you're getting extra money for being in the playoff.
That's right.
There's escalators for that. And then, you know, they get deals from, say, a Adidas or somebody to put the, you know, all the players have to wear Adidas on their football team.
Right.
There's a cut of money for that. So they are, I think Georgia at one time, I know they were top 10 in football profits overall, how much money they made. Honestly, I think Texas was number 1 the last time I looked. Alabama was like number 3.
Yeah.
It probably changes a little bit, but these colleges make a lot of money
Yeah,
They do.
on those football teams.
Yes.
They
A
do.
lot of money.
Yes.
Well,
And
whenever you can afford to pay your head coach as much money as Georgia is paying Kirby,
Yeah.
you're making some money, dude.
Yeah, you
You're
are.
making some money.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not hating on Kirby for it. I love Kirby as a coach. I'll take him every day of the week. You know, and I'm not begrudging the money he's making. I'm glad for him.
Yeah. And at any time, if Kirby wanted to put the big G on your car, you'd be all for that and say, write the check. We'll put that G on there and we'll run Georgia with pride.
I can promise you, for the right price, that 40-foot enclosed trailer would be nothing but a big G rolling down the road. I can promise you. I can promise you that.
You
I
dang
like
skipping.
that. I like
Hey,
that.
Sigma. Hey, real quick shout Sigma, and thank you, Angry Conservative, for rating the channel.
Thank
And
you, folks.
everybody else that's dropped in. Some of them we see your name, some we
Yes.
don't. We thank you for dropping in. And we have again Mike Oglesby here. He's a dirt truck driver from South Georgia and a heck of a good guy. I've enjoyed talking with you.
I have to.
And you're a hoot, man. You're awesome, and I appreciate you so much for coming up with us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to have you back.
Yeah.
man. We have to have you back.
Anytime, man. Like I said, I'm glad to do it.
Yeah,
So,
I want to get some video of you racing. I want to find that video where you hit the wall.
Yeah.
Not because you hit the wall. I just think it's an amazing thing that you walked away from
I
it,
am
man,
too.
without being hurt.
Yes.
Dude,
That's
I'm
a crazy story.
I would be lying to you if I said it did not affect me mentally for quite a few races after that.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Be honest with you, what helped me get over it and quit thinking about it was having another wreck one night. And you know, it was just like, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
That wreck didn't hurt no worse than hitting the wall did. You know, it took the mental, getting over the mental part was harder than the hit was, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, and that's I think if there was one person living that probably that would not apply to, honestly, I would say it was Dale Earnhardt. I don't think he ever gave a thought to that.
No, he didn't.
That's why he was the best.
Yes.
He put that car in a corner at whatever speed he needed to and put that car in any way he wanted to put it. And that never crossed his mind. And when if he had lived in the wreck he had, which was a violent wreck, the very next race, he would have been putting it in the corner just as hard as he did before.
Yes.
He was just a different guy.
Yeah, it was.
But most people, that's going to affect them, man.
Right.
Absolutely. You have to be thinking about it.
You know, years and years and years ago, I saw an interview that Dale Earnhardt gave, and he was talking about, I can't remember who he was talking about, one of his friend drivers getting hurt and all that, and he didn't want to go to the hospital to see him. He didn't want to go to the funeral.
Right.
And and this was later on in life whenever he was talking about it, and he was like, the reason I didn't want to is I refused to admit that I could get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, it's a risk that we all take, and I've talked about it with my wife. I could strap in this car. I think we're going back racing first part of March. I could strap in this car in March and die.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, those are just realities. Those are things that can happen. It is a dangerous sport.
It is.
Talking about Dale, I know people when he passed, they walked away from NASCAR and have never came back.
Right.
They said that's it. That was my guy. They didn't even want to watch Junior.
Right.
Some of them did continue on and watch him, but a lot of them said, I just can't do it. I can't. Yeah. And people don't understand that connection you have with someone that you may never meet.
Right.
But you feel connected to them. It's hard to, there were people, it was a guy at work, he wept. And he said people gave him a hard time about it, and they shouldn't do that. You just feel a connection with somebody. You've invested with them emotionally, if nothing else, that you feel like, even though they've never met you or you got a quick autograph, you just feel like that somehow you're connected. It's hard to explain. And when they pass, you feel bad about it.
Right.
You grieve. There's a grieving that goes on. So, be healthy, be safe.
Right.
We always hear about it. In our area, it was Herb Babcock's passed, of course, Davey Allison, Adam Petty, and
Greg Biffle.
Greg Biffle.
I mean, well, look, Greg Biffle never got hurt hardly in a race car. He passed away, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks in an airplane?
Yes. Yes.
So we're all checking out, man. We're all checking.
Yeah, we are.
You need to do two things. You need to make sure that you and the Lord Savior know each other, and you need to enjoy your time on this earth, because none of us are getting out of this alive.
No.
That's right.
Right.
Death is one every single time.
Yes.
Except for one.
Right.
And that was
Except
Jesus.
one. And you better make sure you know that guy, right?
That's right. I know him.
I've always been told you don't have to be the guy, but you got to know the guy.
That's right.
Right. So I know my guy, right?
I do too.
I know my guy.
Knowing whom I have believed. That's right.
That's right. I believe in my guy 100%.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, thank you so much. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Appreciate you if you just share our info and who we are, and we will talk to them all, and we'll be looking to see that wonderful trailer going up and down the road. If we ever down that way and we see it, we're gonna pull up and give a honk.
Yeah, we are.
Pull me over. It'll be fine. Pull me over.
Pull you over. Hey James, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I promise you, I go to the racetrack early enough that I'll have time to stop and talk. I won't be late. I can promise you.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Tell your wife thanks for giving us this time away from her.
Sure.
Of course, I don't know. Does she help you with the car? Like, is she out in the shop with you, or she just leave all that to you?
No, she was here up until I asked for that bottle of water, and she went and got me that bottle of water and come back. But I'll tell you, man, I wouldn't do it without her. I come out here to work on the car. I don't care if I'm washing the car or what I'm doing. Sometimes she's just doing nothing but sitting in a chair out here keeping me company. Sometimes she's washing tires for me, right?
Cool.
Hey,
I do have one last question though. When you showed that car, I seen a gash in the side of that car. Tell us about that. Did you notice that, Dave? Yeah. I seen a pretty good cut in the car. What happened there?
I'm gonna tell you, we have had a rough year. I'm gonna show you more than a cut in the car. Then let's see. Tell me where you can see it at.
Right there?
Yeah, right there. There's some damage. Big damage. Yeah,
That beat the hell out of.
that's
so
the
now-
one we
That's
saw.
the one. That's the one.
Yeah. It goes through, no doubt. It goes through. So does this one.
Ah,
So I told you I race on a budget, right? So
yeah.
whenever I totaled my car out, I didn't have the money to build a new body, another $1,000 wrap. So this is the same body off that car that I totaled. We just made it fit this car.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Didn't know that.
I mean, by the time I bought all the aluminum for a new body, paid for the wrap and all, I'd be $2,000, $2,500 in a new body. And I had to buy a new car, so it was just not in the budget.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to talk about one of my sponsors, Redbox. I had to cut a hole in the roof for him.
Cool.
He was 100% understandable though, right? He was like, "Do what you got to do, man." He said, "Go to the racetrack, right?" But yeah, so we had to remake a couple panels on it, and the wrap company was good enough to get those printed up for me. But no, I just couldn't afford to. So that's just a little bit of Rubbins racing, right? So if you look at the tire marks all on them, right?
Yeah,
I love it, man.
I do too.
I can smell that fuel now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, dirt tracking ain't the cleanest sport in the world. I can promise
No,
you
it
that.
ain't.
No,
No, it ain't.
no. The old saying that I heard, as a matter of fact, heard it out of Dale Earnhardt the first time I ever heard it. Whenever I was young, and 8 tires turn better than 4.
Yeah.
That ain't a lie.
Well, thanks, Michael. Dean,
Thank
you
you.
got anything?
No, I'm good.
Hey,
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
thank
you, brother.
Yes.
This
Hey,
has been a
man.
blast, and we will be in touch. I
Yes.
promise you.
Yes.
And
Sounds good.
hey, the phone did good. Thanks for showing us the car and
Thank
everything.
Thank
Tell your wife we said hey.
Okay.
And best wishes on your next race,
yes.
man, and your
Thank you,
safety
sir.
as well.
Thank
You
you.
take-
Y'all have a blessed
take-
day, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye. Awesome,
I
man.
interesting.
Very interesting. We appreciate him coming in, folks.
Yes.
That's Michael Oglesby. Races there in South Georgia, up at actually drives 3 hours away to Livonia.
Yes.
And this is another in our series of talking to these drivers.
Right.
We have many more interviews lined up. Thanks to
Yeah.
Dean. He's worked real
Thank you.
hard
Thank you. Thank you.
scheduling those. And we have them. We're into February right now. Scheduling almost
Yes.
February is almost full.
Yes.
And this is a great time to catch them because a lot of them are not racing now. Our friend Scott Smith, he went to the Ice Bowl.
Yes.
Is what they call it, Ice Bowl?
The Ice Bowl.
Yeah, down at Talladega. I was wondering how it's going down there for him. I'm waiting to see what's on what he puts up on the Facebook.
Yeah, I am too.
Give these guys and gals a follow when you see them, and let them know that just encourage them.
Right. Yes.
They'll appreciate it. This is America right here.
Right.
This is somebody doing something they love to do and having fun at it. And that's the American dream, man. You
Now,
work
this
hard so you can
this is-
play hard.
This dirt racing is grassroots racing.
It is. And he made a statement that we definitely my antennas went up. He said, and it's not about us, but he said, I'm glad somebody's covering this.
Yes.
If we don't, it's going to die.
He's right. He is right.
Folks, we have got to support
Your home
dirt track
tracks.
where we're at.
Yes.
Man, you don't have to be the biggest fan, but you're going to have a good time. If you got a dirt track in your area within the general region,
Right.
go support it.
We lost
And
2 already. Bowens, Cleveland, Mountain View, wasn't it?
Mountain View's another one that's up in Tennessee, right?
Right.
That was going down. We've had some that have started up that
Right.
we found out about. But if you don't support it, it will go
It
away.
will.
And so I'm going to put my money there as well. I'm going to try to find the ones that do some Friday racing so I can go
Yes.
down to Friday or
Yes.
a Thursday. And we're going to do some videos from the dirt
We
track.
gotta have to.
We're going to do it. We're going to support that.
Yes.
And thanks for watching. We'll be
Thank
back in a few minutes with sports. We're going to talk a little bit about the football we've seen. This is just going to be a round robin. Dean's got some notes. We'll cover those racing notes in the sports.
Okay.
But it's probably on sports as well. Give us just a couple of minutes to shut everything down, bring it back up, And if you can stay with us, thanks, Angry Conservative, for the raid. Glad you got
Thanks,
those.
folks.
All your followers. You're awesome, man. James. James says I used to round track it, but I did asphalt raced. I give it up after I got hit coming out of turn 4 in the wall and ran up it and rolled in midair, ended upright, but lost 3 out of 4 rims and tires. That's a heck of a roll, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
A heck of a roll. Yeah, home of Livonia Speedway. Well, he said that's what'd you say? Bowersville, Georgia.
Oh,
Awesome. You're closer to it than we are.
Yeah, you are.
But I've been through Livonia, but I didn't know about that track. But that's cool. So yeah, man, this is Georgia, man.
Yeah, it is.
Deep South, baby.
Yeah.
But hey, there's racing all over the country.
Yeah, they are.
And we're going to be talking to people in different states.
Even
as well.
Canada's got dirt racing.
Matter of fact, I've got to contact the lady. I was talking to her. Her phone number is Ontario phone number. For some reason, my phone wouldn't go through. I'm waiting for her to contact me back. We're setting up another interview. And I thought, Ontario, Canada? I got something wrong here. No, we had it right, but my phone wouldn't recognize it or something. You used to live in Livonia on Hartwell Lake. He mentioned Hartwell.
Yeah.
James, the chicks dug it. Man, that wrecking is all part of it, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's all part of it. That's a heck of a story right there, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just after he left the bar. I'm just kidding. I know James can roll with that. Hey, we'll be back in a minute. We'll go out with some music. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are awesome.
Yes.
Dave and Dean. I didn't mix it up that time.
No.
With a Southern Fried Racing Hour, and we're having a ball.
Yeah,
and I hope that you will as well. Thanks for your support. Give us a like, follow, share. We'll be back. Yes, we're going to talk about Georgia losing.
And Falcons winning.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, they did win. We'll be back in a minute, folks. Take care.
Lots of lab boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Dave and Dean roar each week. Spin the wheels, engines speak. Tracks of fire, dust and smoke. Southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls. Tearing through the endless cold. Twisted metal, thunder growls. Screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace. Burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried Racing breed. Southern Fried Racing Hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace. Burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern